What's up, YouTube? My name is Vinny Fraser, also known as Vincentius Music, here with my beautiful fiance
Becca,
and we are Real Reactions. Blah. What's up, YouTube? Thanks for coming to our channel today. Real Reactions here, and today we're getting back into some J. Cole. We're going with For Your Eyes Only. This is a reaction request from CHUR. Chur my G.
Chur my G.
Pretty dope YouTube channel name. So thank you for the request and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like the video in the description that we are reacting to. And don't forget, if you change your perception, you can change your reality. J. Cole, man. I've heard this song a couple times. I'm not sure if Becca's ever heard it.
I'll let you know.
Let's
like
get it.
Always.
Yeah. For your eyes only. For your eyes. For your eyes only. For your eyes only. For your eyes. For your eyes only. Hey, niggas be dying on the daily. It seems my dreams faded for far too long. The consequence is deadly. Can't visualize myself as nothing but a criminal. Control the block, serving up rocks and stay subliminal. Cause young niggas is hard-headed, they letting off. Full of adrenaline, ignorant to what death can cause. Ain't no coming back, family dressed in black. Plus it's hot now, the cops outside. It's hard to flip a pack. And my daughter gotta eat. Her mama be stressing me like I ain't the one who put them J's on her feet. Like I ain't out in the field like that. I might be low for the moment, but I will bounce back despite the charges. Back to the wall, I fight regardless. Screaming fuck the law, my life is lawless. That's what you call it, ain't gotta be no psychic to see this is.
My life is lawless. I haven't paused it at all. There's so many different spots I could pause it, but
He's really smooth with it on this song, man. It's just like...
he really is, and with everything that he's saying, there's just like... my brother pops in my head, my sister pops in my head, my mom pops in my head, my dad, so it's just like kind of one that's sitting and resonating with me a little bit.
But I will bounce back.
It's For Your Eyes Only.
You know?
Ain't out in the field like that. I might be low for the moment, but I will bounce back despite the charges. Back to the wall, I fight regardless. Screaming fuck the law, my life is lawless. That's what you call it, ain't gotta be no psychic to see this is like the farthest thing from heaven. This is hell and I don't mean that hyperbolic. I try to find employment even if it's white but toilets. But these felonies be making life the hardest. Resisting the temptation to run up and swipe a wallet. Or run up on your yard, snatch your daughter bike and pawn it. That's why I write this on it. If the pressure get too much for me to take, and I break, play this tape for my daughter and let her know my life is on it. Let her know my life is on it. For your eyes only.
For your eyes, do you understand? For your eyes, do you understand me? For your eyes, do you understand? For your eyes, do you understand me? For your eyes, do you understand? For your eyes, do you understand me? For your eyes, do you understand? For your eyes.
You probably grown now, so the song will hit you. If you hearing this, unfortunately means that I'm no longer with you. In the physical, not even sure if I believe in God, but because you still alive, it got me praying that the spiritual is real, so I can be a part of you still. My pops was killed too, so I know how part of you feels. Maybe you hate me, maybe you miss me, maybe you spite me. Life goes in cycles, maybe you'll date a nigga just like me, I hope not. I'm tired of dope spots and fiends to smoke rocks. I seen far too many niggas' hopes rot. I'm writing this because me and the devil had a dance. Now I see death around the corner, apologizing in advance. Don't know if I ever had a chance. At a glance, I'm a fair.
Heavy ass shit, man.
Pops was killed too, so I know how part of you feels. Maybe you hate me, maybe you miss me, maybe you spite me. Life goes in cycles, maybe you'll date a nigga just like me, I hope not. I'm tired of dope spots and fiends to smoke rocks. I seen far too many niggas' hopes rot. I'm writing this because me and the devil had a dance. Now I see death around the corner, apologizing in advance. Don't know if I ever had a chance. At a glance, I'm a failure, addicted to pushing paraphernalia. But daddy had dreams once, my eyes had a gleam once. Innocence disappeared by the age of 8 years. My pop shot up, drug related. Mama addicted, so granny raised me in projects where thugs was hanging. Blood was staining the concrete. Older niggas I love talk like they was above maintaining a timesheet. That's slow money. Picked up the family business by the age of 13. 6 years later was handed sentence. Around the same time as when you came in this world. Me and your mama thinking, what the fuck we naming this girl? I told her Nina, the prettiest name that I could think of. For the prettiest thing my eyes had ever seen. I was 19. Took me 2 felonies to see the trap this crooked ass system set for me. And now I fear it's too late for me to ever be the one to set examples that was never set for me. I'm living fast but not fast enough, cause karma keeps on catching up to me. And if my past becomes the death of me, I hope you understand.
For your eyes, do you understand? For your eyes, do you understand me? For your eyes, do you understand? For your eyes, do you...
Gosh, there are so many people that live this life where they don't want to repeat the cycle, and how they want to provide something different for when they grow up and they have children, and then they get stuck in the cycle, and then they have children, and then they go to prison and they regret everything they've ever done, and how they're just like their dads when they were going to be nothing like their dads. It's a sad cycle.
Me, for your eyes, do you understand? For your eyes, do you understand? Me, for your eyes, do you understand? For your eyes, do you understand? Me, for your eyes, do you understand? For your eyes.
Our fans, they know what to request, let me tell you.
For your eyes, do you understand? For your eyes.
In several ways I could've went out, too many to count. Was it the trigger happy crackers that the badges give clout? Was it the young niggas blasting frustrated cause the cash running out? Niggas don't know how to act in a drought. See baby girl, I realized my definition of a real nigga was skewed. My views misshaped by new mixtapes that confirm the shit I learned in the streets was true. That real niggas don't speak when they beef with you. They just pull up on your street, let the heat hot you. And if a real nigga hungry, he gon' eat your food. I was a fool. Spent all my time ducking school, ducking cops, ducking rules, hugging blocks that don't love you. I pray you find
hugging blocks that don't love you.
Yeah, you're taught. Like, even though, okay, so you've seen the trailer park I grew up in, alright? It wasn't like we were surrounded by a whole bunch of gangsters. It was more so like trailer park full of meth addicts and drug users that would just leave their kids everywhere. But anyway, you learn that that's okay. Like, the environment that you grow up in teaches you how to be a person. So, for your eyes only, that's a pretty...
Yeah, that's why I say calling someone crazy is dismissive, man, because your definition of normal, or like, what is your definition of normal? It's just what your experiences have been up until this point in your life. Like, that's normal to you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but... Until
you realize it's not normal. Till you realize that everything that you've been taught about how you're like a family, even though it was like that, like everybody had each other's back. Like if one person 3 doors down needed help, there was my mom giving them clothes. If we needed some bread, there was like they were a family. The whole neighborhood was a family. Yeah. But a dysfunctional family.
If a real nigga hungry, he gon' eat your food. I was a fool. Spent all my time ducking school, ducking cops, ducking rules, hugging blocks that don't love you. I pray you find a nigga with goals and point of views much broader than the corner. If not, it's gon' corner you into a box where your son don't even know his pops. In the cyclical nature of doing time.
I hope what?
Goals and point of views much broader than the corner. If not, it's gon' corner you into a box where your son don't even know his pops. In the cyclical,
into a box, like into that prison cell. If you don't get out of the streets, if you don't get off that corner, then that corner's gonna corner you.
Your thoughts and goals got to be much broader than a corner. Else you're gonna get trapped in a corner of that box. Like, come on, that's bars.
Bars.
Nature of doing time continue.
Sorry. sorry.
Fucking cops, ducking rules, hugging blocks that don't love you. I pray you find a nigga with goals and point of views much broader than the corner. If not, it's gon' corner you into a box where your son don't even know his pops. And the cyclical nature of doing time continues. My worst fear is one day that you come home from school and see your father face while hearing about tragedy on news. I got the strangest feeling your daddy gon' lose his life soon. And sadly, if you listening now, it must mean it's true. But maybe there's a chance that it's not. And this album remains locked in a hard drive like valuable jewels. And I can teach you this in person like I'm teaching you to tie your own shoes. I love you and I hope to God I don't lose you. For your eyes on me.
The most dopest.
The most dopest.
One day your daddy called me, told me he had a funny feeling. What he been dealing with lately, he wasn't telling. I tried to pick his brain, still he wasn't revealing. But I could feel the sense of panic in his voice and it was chilling. He said, Jermaine, I knew you since we was cheering. I never asked for nothing. When times was hard, I never had discussions with you, begging you to help me. I dealt with the repercussions of my actions. I know you tried to steer me away from that shit, but that shit was in my blood. You know my life, I know your mama, nigga, send my love. In case I never get a chance to speak again, I won't forget the weekend spent sleeping at your crib. That's the way I wish my family lived. But my granny crib was in the jacks. I had to interject like, nigga, what you talking about? Fuck is you getting at? He said, listen, I got no time to dive into descriptions, but I've been having premonitions. Just call it visions from the other side. I got a feeling I won't see tomorrow. Like the time I'm living on is...
Wow. I have no time to get into that.
To interject like, nigga, what you talking about? Fuck is you getting at? He said, listen, I got no time to dive into descriptions, but I've been having premonitions. Just call it visions from the other side. I got a feeling I won't see tomorrow. Like the time I'm living on is borrowed. With that said, the only thing I'm proud to say, I was a father. Write my story down, and if I pass, go play it for my daughter when she ready. And so I'm leaving you this record for your eyes only. Don't you ever scratch or disrespect it. This perspective is a real one. Another lost Ville, son. I dedicate these words to you and all the other children affected by the mass incarceration in this nation that sent your pops to prison when he needed education. Sometimes I think this segregation would have done us better. Although I know that means that I would never be brought into this world, cause my daddy was so thrilled when he found him a white girl to take back to Jonesboro with Lil Zach and Cole Rail. Barely 1 year old. Now it's 30 years later, making sure the story's told. Girl, your daddy was a real nigga. Not cause he was cold, not because he was the first to get some pussy 12 years old, not because he used to come through in the caddy on some Vogues, not because he went from bagging up them grams to serving those. Now your daddy was a real nigga. Not cause he was hard, not because he lived a life of crime and sat behind some bars, not because he screamed fuck the law, although that was true. Your daddy was a real nigga cause he loved you. For your eyes only.
Bro.
What a great song.
J. Cole, man. Now, so you gotta wait for
So the safe closed.
You gotta wait for the tape to end, baby. That's when you flip the tape over. Back in the days.
Back in the days.
Chur my G, thank you for the request. Thank you for watching. For Your Eyes Only, definitely belongs on the channel. I mean, honestly, I feel like all of J. Cole's content should be on the channel at one point in time in our future. You know, like everything he does should be here. He's one of those artists for sure. And I would love to see him break through this like labels of glass he's behind, you know, and just come out and be himself. That would be phenomenal. But right now he's fighting, so let's all go to J. Cole's channel, show him some love, like and support, help him with this fight, and yeah, man, I guess we'll catch you in the next one. Real reactions, we out of here.
Okay, so I was really confused because this was like if you're hearing this song that I've already done passed away. But J. Cole's not dead.
Oh. We should have talked about that. I thought you got it. I thought you understood what he did there.
Like he killed his own self?
No.
Like his old self?
No, he...
Okay, but why? Wasn't that like if you're hearing this, then I've done passed away, but I love you and...
Yeah, but right
so
here,
why would
listen.
he bring it up?
Again, I won't forget the weekend spent sleeping. That sense of panic in his voice, and it was chilling.
This is the
What he been dealing with lately, he wasn't telling.
right here. So you see how the instrument's changing now? It's going a little lower. Now listen to the whole shit flip.
One day your daddy called me, told me he had a
One day
funny...
your daddy
So
called
now
me.
he's talking to the girl that this project is for. The little girl.
One day your
Okay,
daddy
so-
called me, told me he had a funny feeling.
That did throw
What he
me
been
off.
dealing with lately, he wasn't telling. I tried to pick his brain,
So
still he wasn't.
dropped this For Your Eyes only for that girl because her dad died. It was his homie.
Okay.
But he couldn't release the dude's vocals, I think, or something. Something happened with the label where he had to put his own shit onto the beat.
But that's his lyrics
But that's
that
his,
J. Cole...
yeah, that's like kind of his lyrics, kind of his
Okay.
beat. It's like a mixture of different things. But the idea of For Your Eyes Only was for her.
Okay.
And the idea of saying, I'm recording this in case I die in these streets. I love you, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Cool.
yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, that's what I've always got out of it anyway, is that when that part came on, I'm like, wait, I'm like, hold up, bro, because the whole time I'm like, he ain't dead yet, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, phenomenal, man. Comment below and let us know any more insights that you guys have. We did a fake ending just a second ago, but this is a real ending. Hope you guys enjoyed that
Yes.
reaction. We out of here.